Going live, it says. So I'm live, it says. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
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 I'm back. I pushed my sister out of the house the other day.
You pushed her out the house.
Yes.
Is this your sister? You're saying your sister's a gnome.
No. Nah. She is now for a few days at a friend of her, and she will be back on Friday.
Cool. All right.
And then she will be there until Sunday, and then leaves again for Spain. Oh, and like, are you excited for in about a month?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am.
I'm scared, more or less.
Why are you
That has nothing
scared?
to do what is to do with why you are
You're not
excited.
marrying me. Uh,
No, but I'm scared of driving on the wrong side of the road.
oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's loud, right? Being scared of that.
I don't know. Is it allowed? Maybe.
I don't
Maybe
know.
not. I'm not getting any sound through to the stream. Why am I not getting any sound through?
I don't know why you're not getting any sounds through to the
Game
stream.
sound. Where's it going?
I, in the meantime, am raking in all the money here.
You are.
Hey, Fade!
It doesn't give me any control over where to put it. Oh well. I'll just place some of this. Oh, way too loud.
I basically cleaned half the golf cart already, Tom.
No, you didn't. I was around the other side cleaning the other half.
Mm-hmm.
You just didn't see. Oh, you see all those little blue things coming in? Or me. Or me, I tells you.
Sure.
You didn't even clean underneath
No, I
where the
just...
tires are. What's left? Oh, in the footwell. Bumper? Windshield.
Bumper.
There we go. Easy.
Yes.
Sorted.
Well, that was the idea, right? Having an easy job to start
Yeah.
off with.
I know there is an achievement for doing one of these ones really fast. Because there's the time trial challenges. They're
Ah,
really hard. Like very hard.
that's what she said.
Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, this one. If we do the
Yes.
driveway first, I think that's a thing. Not the driveway edge though, just the actual driveway. If I remember rightly. And possibly the path as well. I don't remember.
Tom is an achievement hunter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've done it already. I just, if you cared. We can also.
I need a wider spray. Wait, I can do that, right? How do I change the implements again?
Mouse wheel.
Oh, there's a whole menu for it.
Oh, E, then in that case. Yeah. There you go. I'll leave you with that. I'm a child.
Yes. Does that mean that Rosie is...
Ma? Oh, no, 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 no. Let's not go there.
Yeah,
I
I
might be
wasn't completing the
younger,
sentence.
but I'm not that young.
No, but you said you're a child.
Oh, you circumcised me. With a
Circumcised?
power wash. Oh, no, 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 let's not.
This is more than just circumcision, boy.
Have you seen that that scene in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels? I think it's in. Oh no, it's in the bank job, where the guy gets. They use a sandblaster on his Johnson.
Nope. Not
Yeah, it's
seen
quite a
that
weird
movie.
scene. It's quite dark.
Just like your
Makes me
humor.
cringe every time. You know,
Hey!
and then this. It might be to do these last. I don't remember. There's a mixture. I know when you do the old temple, you have to try and keep the gnome on the roof, which is really hard. Because you got to clean under his feet without hitting him off.
Oof.
You can pick him up though, as long as he doesn't fall off. So I guess actually with two people that might be quite easy. As long as you can put him down again. Still.
Where's
Get
the
anything?
achievement, Tom?
I don't know.
I didn't get any
Guessing.
achievements.
Let's do the edge.
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
Oh, so this game, I remember this now. This has I think it's a Brachy's tutorial on how to do movement, which makes me shudder. But if you look down and move forwards, you move really slowly. But as you look up, you move
Yeah.
quicker because they haven't projected your forwards vector onto the plane of the floor.
I've tried to
Like
clean the
they've
edge,
missed
but
out.
it didn't
They've missed the step.
found it out.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't remember them.
I know the border didn't ping, right?
It's okay. All right, let's just do the house.
Oh, I see why the border didn't ping. There's a very thin line here that needs to be
Is
cleaned.
there? Oh, whoops. That was my fault.
Well, at least on my side it needed.
Okay.
Yeah, still nothing.
No.
Oh wait, no!
All right.
Pave the way. Yes, I got it.
Yeah, there you go. I knew it was one of them.
What?
Just the white nozzle, and you just go nuts, like what?
Yeah. I remember that I hated this house to do solo.
You did this house?
Yeah. Cleaning
You did a
this
fair
solo.
amount.
That was a fair amount of the game that I completed that?
No, it
Don't
was just
think
it was
so.
just a lot.
Yeah, a lot of cleaning.
Proportionally, no. The worst part about this is the walls that just are the same for the entire thing. Because you're like, oh great, more red wall, more yellow bricks.
Yeah.
There's nothing interesting about it. I'll make sure you get underneath the foundation blocks as well. That's about I forgot. Like that little lip that's there.
Come on, game. Okay. Oh.
Keep pressing that. Yeah. think that house that we did last time is the one we got to do the guttering last, possibly.
You are
That one
such an
was
achievement nerd.
quite annoying. I just remember the pain of trying to do some of these ones. The bicycle was definitely the worst. Because that one you had to get 95% completion without dinging any of the elements. So you couldn't 100% clean anything. You just had to get it all to 95%, which was really hard. Because there are some tiny, tiny parts on that bike. But yes, also achievement nerd. Indeed.
I tried driving a truck and with trailer that was stitched without using proper equipment. It went off without a hitch. Jesus Christ, Fade!
Oh no. It begins.
The USA has finally been upgraded to be fully digital. The new American is called USB. I don't get the one.
It's like, it's not USA, it's the second one, USB.
United
At least I'm
States
hoping that's
of
the joke.
United States
Bolivia.
of
Bus.
Brazil. La, 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 la,
United
la.
States bus.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Brazil. What you laughing about?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. You find that
I ain't
funny,
laughing
eh?
about nothing. I ain't laughing about nothing. Y'all can't prove nothing.
Okay.
Man, this front porch is really annoying.
Yeah, I'm just cleaning a lot of stuff on the back, on the bigger
Yeah.
spaces, like just so that there's a lot of progress happening.
I'm doing the awkward bits for you.
Yeah, I'm going over with a 25-degree nozzle for now.
Mm.
And then, like, whatever is left we can do with a tighter nozzle, but at least you get a lot of, like, the big stuff out of the way then.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get rid of the slog later, trying to get all these nooks and crannies.
Well, then this is good teamwork. You try to do something else than I do, and then we're not in each other's way.
Now stay off my porch.
I have a lot more nooks and crannies here, if you're
Oh.
interested.
Yeah, it's the back porch, isn't there?
Yep.
I'm good. I'll get there at one point. It really lets you get away with quite a lot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have called that clean.
The game did.
Hmm. What an idiot. He's paying us for this.
They're paying for every little bit that we clean instead of like, you only cleaned like the driveway. Oh, I'm not gonna pay for that. I asked to clean the whole lot.
Yeah. So here's 50 quid. This is like the epitome of gamified business right here.
Yeah.
It's like, so I'll give you a quote for each individual piece of your house. And then you pay me per bit
Which
that you
bit?
think I've done. Actually, you didn't do all of the Alcatraves.
What? Alcatraz?
You missed one Alcatrave. It's like you don't have any.
Alcatraz?
It's the thing on a castle, I think. Maybe. I don't actually
what
know
we
now.
would call a contail? Like one of those sticky uppy bits where you hide
No,
behind
it's
those
crenellation.
arrows? No, a contail.
Crenellation.
Contail.
Crenellation.
So
The-
I
the
was looking.
downwards-
I was
the
looking
upwards
for
versions of
places
it,
to
yeah.
visit in the UK, right?
Yeah.
And in the thingamajig, what's it called? The Lake District. There's a castle that's been built in the 50s or something.
In the 1950s?
Yeah, it really recently at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that.
So I'm like, that's not a real castle.
No, it's not. I'll agree with that. That is not a
And
real
my dad
castle.
was like, no, that's a castle. If it's a castle, then it's a castle. I'm like, nah, it's not from the correct time
It
frame.
was never used to keep Vikings at bay, so it's not a castle.
E. Indeed.
If it wasn't used against the Normans, I don't care.
Needs to be from the Middle Ages. And not middle-aged.
Not the end ages.
No, no, no.
The middle
Not
ones.
middle-aged.
Yeah. On a 30-year-old car. Oh, wait, no.
I like how the whole house is dirty, but the fence.
Yeah. That's some, like, they take pride in their white picket fence, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's a big part of their identity, the people that own this house.
Back porch. Bleh, they can suck it.
Yeah. Balustrade. Oh, nope. Don't care about that. Front fence. Love it. Back
E.
fence. Important.
Breaking
as well.
news! A man has learned to do origami backwards. More on this story as it unfolds.
Oh dear.
Breaking news! Scientists launch sneak attack on the periodic table. Add the element of surprise.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
That combines two of my favorite things.
Puns and chemistry?
No. I'm not even going to tell you. You can work it out. It's more fun this way.
Tell me, Tom.
Scientist and surprise. Oh, I don't know anymore. Ah. Well, that's awkward.
I know one surprise you wouldn't like if I would ring your doorbell right now.
I wouldn't like. Well, I'd be very surprised because you're currently streaming.
Yeah.
Or I assume you're streaming. It's a very elaborate hoax if you're not.
Maybe this is all pre-recorded and AI generated. What did the piece of wood say when it had nothing to do? I'm bored. Well, Fade, if you're bored, you're not, like, forced here. On a random other... Tom, are you still here? Tom?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, you were so quiet.
I think I what's the word? Click the mute button.
You just didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Ah,
I see
I didn't
how
mean
it
to.
is.
I squeezed my mouse in concentration and it clicked the button.
Mm-hmm.
It's the truth.
Likely story.
What were you gonna say?
I don't. Oh, by the way, I booked all my nights for the vacation.
Oh, nice.
And I booked the ferry, and yeah, so basically nobody can stop me. I'm
Yeah,
going.
well, the border can, but
No, they cannot. I'm a citizen of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. I'm allowed in your country without visa.
well, they can still try and stop you though.
They
Like nobody
cannot.
can. It's like,
I
well,
will drive
well.
across the channel.
Uh,
Through the tunnel.
In recent reports, a man was seen driving across the channel. We're not quite sure how this. I forgot the name of your car. Dacia.
Dacia.
Dacia. We're not quite sure how this Dacia managed submersive technology, but the owner seems quite determined.
I'm not gonna miss your wedding, Tom. I refuse.
That's good to know. Thank you.
It's the first wedding as an adult that I've been invited to, okay?
I'm actually surprised at the amount of people that have said this. That are like, oh, I've never been to a wedding before as an adult. I've only been as a kid. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like, okay. I mean,
Wedding is
last
not that
year.
not that like big of a deal anymore these days.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Like a lot of people are
Um,
like marriage, nah, we can do without.
oh man, the tax benefits are great.
No, we have a
Also
different
the
system here in
commitment,
the Netherlands for that.
also the commitment shit, but like the tax benefits.
We have a different system for the tax benefits.
What is this? A bear is riding a bike in the woods when he passes a man who notices him and yells, "What the heck? Bears don't know how to ride bikes." The bear replies, "All right, I forgot," and tips over. That's like a sketch more than a joke. I like the mental picture though. I like that one. How did the police find all the missing wood from the lumber yard? Any idea?
I don't know.
It was chipped.
Oh,
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, excellent music choice. I am listening to all the new stuff that In Flames put out because I don't publish my broadcasts. So if they want to find me, they can find me. But first, they got to find me.
Wow.
It's probably pretty easy.
Yeah, I could put on some streamer-friendly music, but eh.
I'm never going to go for a partner on Twitch anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, when are you switching over to the Tubes? Never. Okay.
If I go back to YouTube, it won't really be for streaming, I don't think. I want to do videos again at some point, but I just don't have the time.
Well, I
think
made
that,
the time
like-
for it.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
starting
mean,
to record again, so
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That
I'm-
part of my life I feel is over.
Soon your whole life will be over. You only have a month left.
This is what everyone's been telling me. They're like, first it's this marriage thing, and then you get kids, and then there's two of them suddenly, and you don't really know where the second one came from, and they're demanding every minute of your waking hours.
Yep.
I'm like, great, you're really selling it to me, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, no, we're gonna lose a friend, okay?
No,
It's
you
a
won't.
it's a sad day.
Nothing. I'm under no illusions that anything's going to change. I know
Mhm.
people get divorces because they think that as soon as they get married, everything changes. I'm like, I have a good idea of what it's going to be like.
Yeah, she will demand all your time.
Well, we've been living together for like years now, so it's going to be no different.
Yeah, but the house
Really?
is in your name, right?
Yeah.
So if she then divorces you, she gets half of the house. It's a net
No,
gain
it's
for her.
just in my name. It's not in both our names.
No, but that's what marriage is for.
We're buying the next one in her name to keep the first-time buyer discount
Oh,
because it saves us like 7%.
that was not
It's crazy.
clean.
What?
There was a huge blob of dirt still left, and the game was like, okay, this is fine.
Yeah. You're doing such a good job of the rest of it that you could see the blob that was left.
It was a huge blob. It was like quarter of the porch or something that I still needed to clean.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was like...
I mean, what you did there, Dutch, is you inspired the owners. They were like, "Oh no, it's fine, leave it. We really want to do this bit."
Oh.
Yeah, that's what.
So
you
I'm
did.
ruining our business.
No, I mean they still paid us, didn't they?
Yeah, but they are not repeat customers then, eh?
This is the new way to do business. You inspire them, then they get bored, and they pay you again to inspire them.
Oh, we're in the business
Like a
of
self-help
inspiring. Are we in the business... Wait, let's get this clean, right? Are we in the business of inspiring or transpiring?
What? Transpiring? Putting trans people on pies? No, let's not do that.
No,
what?
I wasn't saying that.
Converting pies into
You know what
something else.
transpiring is, right? Transpiration?
Yeah, for something to transpire, it has to come to light.
I think
You know,
that
it
my
transpires
lack,
that this was
my
the
lack
case.
of being native English shows again.
Oh wow, they were just willing to do the entire side of the window there. Good on them, you know. I'm all
Yeah.
about self-improvement. Missed that bit though. What's this? Twitch say broadcast for 14 days. They save it for 30 days. I got a mail.
But you need to
saying I
enable
won
it.
$1 million because I could read maps backwards, and I thought that's just. Oh dear. Oh dear. I thought that was to do with the previous point there, Fade. I didn't realise that was a joke, and then it hit me afterwards. Dutch. I
Yes.
got mail saying that I won $1 million because I could read maps backwards. I thought to myself, that's just spam. That's a slow burn, that one.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Huh?
No, the joke.
Oh.
You called it a slow burn, so I made it go slow.
It was so slow I'd forgotten that I'd told it. Well, read it. I hadn't told it really.
Did you read it on Reddit though?
I left it unread on Reddit. I didn't read it.
Look, so I'm contributing.
Contributing. Oh, contribulations. Oh, the veranda bit's got the roof as well. Matriculations. That's you know we were talking about crenellations, are the bits that go up that the archers hide behind. A matriculation is the bit that goes down that defends the people while they're dropping rocks.
Okay, yeah.
So the ones that go up are crenellations, and the ones that go down are matriculations. Like what
Well,
a word!
The things aren't they also used to pour down tar?
Yeah, just holes basically, but they stretch downwards like crenellations.
What you could do is if your enemy is below there, right? Go take a shit.
Well, yeah, they did. That was a valid tactic, or tic tac.
Tick 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 tick.
Mm. Alright, let's have a go at this. Oh wow, you did a really good job on this.
Thank you.
I came back here thinking I was gonna like help out with the edge bits, but it's all done.
Yeah.
This bit, however,
Well, there's a lot of those kind of bits still around. But like I'm doing a lot of work, but not a lot at the same time.
I'm doing a lot of work and it's going nowhere. Help me.
Hmm.
It's like, oh, that sounds like my jam. What are we dealing with? Wooden trim. Wooden trim's all done. Bricks are all done. Oh, that's weird. I can see the blueprints when you pick stuff up as well.
Nice. Why did I walk all the way around the house?
Yeah, I don't know. Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Alright, well, I'm going to put this here and use that to get on the roof. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Put it there. Oh, I can. And then...
That wall
Oh,
was far from clean.
yeah. I mean, they let you have a lot in this.
Yeah.
Could you put the things that we can get onto the roof? Or can you from there?
I cannot.
Ah. Ah. Oh, actually, I can do the underside of this first.
We're at star 32 and at star 40 we unlocked the new powerful power wash.
Oh, right, okay.
So we need to truck on a little bit with the stinky thing.
That's actually moving me. There's a moving performance touch.
Oh yeah, it does. Hi cat!
Hello, cat.
Thank you. I should have... Oh, that sucks, cat. Cat is looking at apartments, and the apartment she wanted is off the listings.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. And I've like seen the other options in the area that she has to choose from. But
Is
they're
it pretty
all like
dire?
they have all very small windows and they're high up.
What?
Like this, yeah. And this was an apartment that had big windows all the way around, basically. Like it was
Ah,
looking
okay.
really good. However, there was no kitchen.
Oh,
Like not even a
that's
sink
a
in the
that's a
kitchen.
big no-no for... What?
The
Really?
yeah.
That's just a room at that point. That's not a house. That's a requirement of mine. I need a big kitchen.
Why do you need a big kitchen?
I do lots of cooking.
Meth?
No. I enjoy cooking. I like it.
Meth?
No. You can't just answer like, everything I say can't be answered with a question that's just
Meth?
meth?
Cat says sorry to you for all the
Huh?
spam and messages and stuff.
Oh, I literally don't see it because I don't go on. I don't go on. What's the app
Discord.
called? Discord. I don't go on Discord unless it's streaming, really. So it's fine. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I will do. I'm just very busy. Like constantly. It's getting a bit tiring, to be honest. Like being busy. I'd like to just not be busy for a bit. That'd be nice.
Well, you're planning a wedding, right? So
I mean, honestly, that has gone surprisingly easy. Like, I'm worried that something's gone horrendously wrong. We've missed something because that's been like smooth sailing. Like a few nail biting moments where we've been like, oh, that needs to be in today. Whoops, and then we just scrambled and got the thing together. But everything else has been fine. No one's flaked out on us or anything like that.
ooh, there
I
has
mean,
to go
it's been a
something
horrendous
wrong.
amount of money. That's the thing that's mainly wrong. It's just like bleeding my bank account dry. But apart from that, it's fine so far.
Well, you
I don't
shouldn't
know.
have asked her to marry you. She should have asked you. That way her bank account would be online, not
What?
yours.
No, we're both paying for it 50-50.
Why?
What do you mean?
You wanted to marry her. She just said yes. Why does her bank account need to pay for this?
Hey, if you want to take it up with her, I'm not gonna. You can feel
I will
free.
message her and I will put this right.
Okay. You do that.
Yeah, Kat is agreeing with me.
What? That I should pay for everything?
Yes. Like, you proposed to her. It was your idea. You
Yeah,
should.
but in
Okay.
in this
Okay.
country, in a Christian country, it's
Mhm.
only one day of the year that a woman can propose to a man.
Why?
I don't know. It's a Christian thing.
What day is that?
And actually, it's the bride's. It's Valentine's Day, and the bride's family usually pays for the wedding. Is generally how it goes because it's to do with fiefdoms and the medieval system.
Well, you should have
That's where
waited
the
for
tradition.
Valentine's Day to that she would propose to you now. Wouldn't
Hmm.
Like
Well, I
you,
mean, as
you've
it
just
is,
made mistakes.
I shouldn't be
You
paying
just-
for it. It should be her parents should be paying for it, not technically. If we're gonna go down that route,
Oh yeah, because they would get rid of
I'm
her.
not- well, yeah. Well, no, they're meant to. They're also
To
meant
get rid
to
of her so
say how-
badly. Here, have the money for the
They're meant to
wedding.
say how many donkeys they're gonna offer me as well.
And they have not offered you any donkeys.
No.
What are you
I
paying
am-
for then?
Uh, Oh, I remember this. These gutters are really hard to clean.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Maybe it's easier than I thought.
Our streams are crossing, Tom.
Oh no. If there was a third person here, it would be fine.
Oh, we have my chat. Cat would totally take donkeys, yes, but your parents would need to give dog donkeys. Don't forget to message me about that thing for the weekend.
And then the families usually marry. So
Yeah,
that
I
they
don't know
stop
when I have
fighting.
time fate, so I cannot pre-plan this one. What were you gonna say, Tom?
I was just saying, like, generally families marry so that the fighting stops.
Were you fighting with her family?
No. But that's
Why
that's
were you
usually the
fighting with her
reason.
family?
It was over who should pay. They were like, "We're gonna pay," and I was like, "No, I'm gonna pay." Ah, war.
Yeah, no, Cat. If you are smart, then you're gonna marry dog,
Her anyway.
and then you're gonna like share everything, so the donkeys would also be yours at that point. Don't worry
It's all a
about the
big
donkeys.
pyramid selling scheme just to get donkeys. That's what marriage is.
Yep.
It's like the Old Testament, the Bible, is really just because priests really liked turtles. The turtle theory of the Old Testament.
I don't know the Old Testament.
There's a part that's like a woman on that day of the month is unclean and must bring 2 turtles to the temple, and it's like, what? Why? That's so random. Why 2 turtles? And it's like you could just imagine the guy writing it being like, "Oh, I really like turtles. How can I get more?" It's like, on this day every month you must bring turtles.
Ah,
Then like everyone else writing it's like, Gary, we told you, no more turtles. Stop it, man. It's weird. That's what I imagine, at least.
mm-hmm.
I've got a very vivid imagination.
Yep. Yeah, Aussies get kangaroos, but if they're marrying with somebody that's not Aussie, they cannot get kangaroos, so they need to take donkey.
Wallabies.
Well,
Wallabies are cute, man. I'd have a wallaby.
yep. But okay, but Cat is German. Her parents would not get
You
wallabies.
need to
Give
give
wallabies.
schnitzel. Sorry,
Pigs?
I couldn't resist. You could, I don't know, German shepherds. I like a German shepherd.
I wanted to say something, but let's not.
Dachshund.
No. I wanted to say something, but let's not try to go there. For
Not
once.
try. I mean, I can go there without trying. Where are we going?
You know well enough what I'm trying to say.
I actually don't know if I do.
Um,
Ah,
you don't know what I'm trying to say?
no, I don't think so.
Uh, dear Lord, I'm not gonna go there.
I'm not your god. But I appreciate the sentiment.
No, but like where I was going, I think Cat knows where I was going, and it's not smart to go there.
Was it
Let's
a
not go.
certain period in history?
Yes.
Okay, alright, I think I'm with you now. Well, I'm not with you, but, you know, I understand where you were going, shall we say.
Look at where I'm standing, Tom. This is not
Oh, did
dangerous at all.
you got to clean the underside of that that thing that you're standing on?
I've almost got it clean enough to ping. There, it pinged.
Nice. Now go sit on it, and I'll light the fire.
Light the fire.
Oh, I've only got water, but you know, imagine. Hey.
Yeah, the character has kinetic powers, I think, Fade.
Also known as a power washer.
No, for grabbing the ladder. Because I grabbed
Oh,
the ladder
right, yeah.
from far away.
Also known as a power washer.
Oh, Germans get sausage, says Cat.
Do they now? Okay, then that does explain a lot.
That's why Germany is such a sausage fest.
Yep. Having said that, I do really enjoy a good Oktoberfest. They did good, like, random festivals
No,
in parks.
no, Cat, it was not that. It was, well, everybody would be able to... how are we gonna say this without, like... Well, everybody would be able to power their stove with it for a bit. If the stove is not electrical, but running on stuff from the ground still.
Coal?
No?
He means coal.
No.
Oil.
No.
Mud?
You know perfectly fine what I mean.
I'm just saying words. Leave me alone.
No! I'm not leaving you alone.
I'm trying to keep it PG, man. Oh, no,
I
I'm
know
not.
you're trying to.
I don't know why I'm trying. There's
I
no
don't know
reason
either.
to.
Because saying
very
gas
trying.
canister is not illegal.
Cala gas. Something Mercedes would be really into.
Yeah, they get a lifetime supply of
Of B?
no beer, but fate
Bees?
mistyped B. He said.
Beers? Bees?
Germs are known for beer, right?
Bees? Not like in the UK that much because we've got a lot of our own breweries, but yeah.
Yeah, and then like Heineken overpowers everything. But
Yeah.
I'm not drinking
Man, that was-
Heineken anymore in my life. I'm refusing.
That was nuts. Like the amount of Heineken that was in, like we went to that jumbo, right? That was just so much. I was
Yeah.
like, why is there this much?
Heineken is
No
a
one
really
needs-
big generic brand.
Yeah, no one needs this much Heineken in their life.
But I am refusing to drink Heineken ever again.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they said last year they
That
would
Max
pull out.
doesn't deserve the trophy.
No. They would pull out from Russia.
They would pull out.
Yeah, they would stop
Well, it's
like
a good idea
selling
if they've
stuff
not
in.
got any protection on.
They would stop selling stuff in Russia. That's what they
Mm.
said.
And they haven't.
Indeed.
Typical company.
Well, there's also there's where all the dirt is still left. Okay. And here on the wall. Well, but the issue that there is that instead of like at least staying the same as what they were, right?
Yeah.
They now made a dark beer to fill in the gap that Guinness left, and they made sodas to fill in the gaps that Coca-Cola and stuff left. They've expanded their brand just to capitalize on. So that's the issue that I take with it.
On the
Like,
artificially shrunken market. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably
Um,
making bank off of it.
Yeah, they making bank. They are definitely making bank. 2022 was one of the best years they have ever had.
And that was
be-
the time to invest in them.
Their growth was like humongous, right? Because like their share
Yeah.
of stuff. But like
Yeah, they
it's
got basically
in
a
my
captive
feeling,
audience.
yeah, in my feeling, it's illegitimate. Like it's not gained by a proper way. It's saying something and then doing the opposite. That's what they've done.
That's business, man.
I know it's business.
Yeah.
But
And
in-
you're doing the right thing. You're voting with your wallet. That's
Yeah.
what you should do.
I wasn't already a big fan of them, but yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of weak, that bit.
Yeah, it's a very generic beer.
I don't think. What was the one that we had at Stens that
Oh,
was
we had a
like
few
slightly
different
more?
ones.
There was one of them that was slightly more. Oh, I can't remember what it was. It was closer to an actual like a pilsner.
Was it the Texas Schoenkamp?
I honestly don't remember. I would actually have to just have it again.
Hey Stan, we're coming over. We want to try the
Yeah,
beers again.
yeah. That one I liked. I need to get back on the roof, please. I have fallen and I cannot get back up.
Well,
Wow, that was quite
yeah.
impressive. It was nowhere near done. All right, fine. I'll use the long nose extension.
Yeah. You can have this once I'm.
It's okay. I think I can. Wow, I can actually clean at this distance.
Done with this stage. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, you finished it. Okay.
There's still lots around the front that he's doing.
You needed to go up, right?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Just walk up here like. You said you needed help. Oh, have you heard the new Electric Callboy song?
No.
You know the band that was like "We Got the Moves" and whatever the other song was. Can't remember. Pump It.
I
They've
think
done
you.
a song called Techno Train.
Okay.
You should listen to it. It's very much your style of music.
Is it?
Yeah, I can see you liking it.
You can see me liking it.
Yeah, I can see you right now, and you like it.
Where are you seeing me? How are you seeing me, Tom?
Through the power of the internet
Oh dear.
and the CCTV camera that I placed in your hoodie.
I'm not wearing a hoodie.
Exactly. Where's your hoodie now, Dutch?
It's
Oh,
in the
it's all
burn
here.
pile.
Because you thought I might be watching you through it.
Yes. Ah, I fell down.
Oh, that's clever.
What?
Standing on this.
Oh, that was accidental. Okay, so we need 2 wooden trims and a window frame.
Okay. If you hit escape and then click on the things in the menu, it'll highlight them. They'll flash while you're moving around. Oh, it's this one. What the hell? I can't get up the ladder. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, it's up there.
I
There we
cleaned
go.
it.
Wooden trims. 2 of them. What is a wooden trim? Oh, it's this bit around this, the skirt. Oh, and the uprights as well.
Hmm. You said it would be flashing.
Yeah, but they're white, so it's kind of hard to see them flashing. The upright pieces of wood on the corners are also wooden trim.
Hmm.
Hmm. That's a whole door.
Tom,
Yeah.
I cannot find the wooden trim.
Neither can I. Hmm.
Tom,
Yeah.
I have a feeling the game is lying.
Just spray.
Spray and pray.
Yeah. That's the best bet. Wooden trim. Porch decking. Oh, I found one. Oh, it is. It's the bit that I warned about before. Underneath.
Underneath?
Yeah.
What do you mean underneath?
Underneath by in the skirts of the
Oh,
bricks at the
found
bottom.
one. Yes.
Yeah.
It was on the front of the
Cool.
garage side.
Yeah. Cool.
Here.
All right. All done.
Yeah. That took me way longer when I was solo.
Yeah.
So, Tom,
So, nuts.
shoe house or skate park?
Skate park. Skate park's a bit of a pain, but there is a thing we can do that you'll like. We need to get. So this place is disgusting, but we need to get. Where's it gone? This ball over here,
What? Sorry, I was
right?
reading chat.
There's a ball right here. We need to get it out of this pit. How did I get up here? But the only way to get the ball out is to rock it backwards and forwards with the 0-degree nozzle. If you nozzle it as well, can you see it? Is it the same ball for you?
No, it's here for me.
Oh, you're gonna have to knock it backwards and forwards, like across the sides, not lengthways, because you're only gonna get the speed. Oh, actually, yeah, you can do it that way. You just got to get it out.
Ah, almost.
Lengthways is definitely the way to do it, but you need the long extension. Oh, so close. Ah, I almost got it out. God damn it. And you just got to
Oh,
shoot it when it's up
almost.
in the air. I got mine out. You got to keep shooting it when it's in the air. Oh, you might need the. Oh, you've got the long extension.
I've got a long extension on.
Am I helping?
No. You're... Ah, that was so close. Ah! Yay!
Nice.
Woo!
You get the achievement?
Yes.
Nice. There might be another one for this place, so I can't remember what it was. Oh well, let's just start cleaning. This one does take a while. And it's slightly worse than the house, because there's more just big areas with nothing.
Well, I mind the edges that the house had a lot.
Yeah.
Like this has not that much hidey spots so far, so
Oh, it does.
that's why I said so far, Tom.
Yeah, I did. Oh, do you want to follow me? I'll show you where the first one is.
No, don't need to.
You get yourself up here. But there we go. Okay, so once you're up here,
Mm-hmm.
you'll understand the problem. Touch. You see where I've got to?
Yes.
Yeah. Getting up here is a bit weird. There's a few places like this where you got to get on like on top of the thing.
Since you're on top there, you can start doing that one, right?
There. Oh, I almost got it. You have to knife jump this one. You have to actually do a strafe jump in a game about. There we go. No.
In a game about pressure washing.
Yeah. You got a strafe jump like you're in CS:GO. I
Why did you
did
almost
it.
go through your back fade?
Ah. Yes. No. Okay. I fell. It's alright. I'll go back to it later.
We're already 4% done, Tom.
Woo!
Once this level is over, we're able to get the next sprayer.
Oh. That'd be tasty.
Where's the ball still really do? Oh. There we go.
Hey.
I done something.
Oh, this is the one with the graffiti, isn't it? This is graffiti's a bit of a pain to take off.
Picking up something heavy the wrong way.
Hey, Tom. Sorry, man. I have my chat covered. How
You're
do you
paying
find time to
attention
play
to chat?
games? Yeah, no, I switched what music was playing and then it just covered my chat window. Hey, what in God's name am I watching? You're watching the inside of my brain be very satisfied.
A game about cleaning. No, this is nice and relaxing. this game. I like how I am cleaning one particular thing in the sea of dirt.
Well, that's the way it goes, right? It gets your attention, and then you're like, ooh.
Yes.
What did you choose to focus on?
I chose to focus on the spine.
On the what?
This
Oh,
thing.
that thing. Ah, okay. Yeah, gotcha. So when you do the loop, that one's fun. The most fun he's had, though, taking graffiti off of this stupid wall.
This one I'm doing more or less like an inkjet printer.
I'll do this one like an inkjet. This one gets laserjet. That one gets 3D print. Just go through all the different types of printer, you know.
You know,
I'll
but
do
like
this one like a
going back and
fax.
forth, like a time machine.
Yeah.
But I do know that there's sides and there's different sides to this thing, so yeah, fun times.
Man, the two times extender with the white nozzle is really effective.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy good.
Yeah, I'm using a 15 degree at the moment. I can maybe use 25 on this. 40 would be like too weak for this distance.
Mm. I think you'd be surprised. The extra long extender we've got is actually quite effective.
Yeah. So if this circle would be able to do magic, it would be an archmage.
What? Oh, yeah, it would be. Yes. I was like, what circle do you mean? And then you're like already almost done with that thing. I'll tell you what, this little swizzle nozzle, oh, nice little graffiti ruiner. It's good.
Yes. I told you that it has its uses.
I didn't use this unless I was doing the remove the eggs from the mayor's house mission, where you kind of have to use it. You got no other choice.
No, the tool is really great for strong dirt.
Yeah.
Like the really strong dirt, that's the tool. You know, the dirt that has gone to do weightlifting a lot.
The dirt that is actually just paint. Let's be real. Somebody put this here. It's paint. We should do a sand blasting simulator after this, where you're taking rust off of things. and paint.
Lawnmower simulator.
I mean, actually, Tank Mechanic Simulator has already got sandblasting in it, but it's not this level.
But you cannot spell ever.
It's so satisfying. Get rid of these bits. Be gone, graffiti. Oh, nice. Good thing.
E. That was the arch.
Yeah. You did the top as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What? That was not difficult.
No, I mean, yeah, fair enough.
You had the hardest time with
Well,
this.
there we go.
And
Okay.
I'm like, that was easy.
I spent ages doing the top though. I don't think I realised where the positions were to get the angles on it.
This is a nice part for the 40°. So that's 36 stars. 4 more stars, Tom.
What do we get stars for again?
For completing X amount of the map.
Oh,
Every
okay.
20% you get a star.
Ah.
So if you want to rush it, you go basically do a lot of it, one map, do a lot of another map, and then you got the stars and probably also the money to get more powerful thing to...
I'll just come back and tidy it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's get rid of this graffiti.
But yeah, once we get a new pressure washer, we also need to get new extensions, right?
Oh, yeah. Although, actually, the new pressure washer is so powerful that you probably don't right now. You can deal without them.
I wonder where all the water comes from for our pressure washers because we have no hose attached.
We've got an Ender IO set up, and we're actually pulling it from the ocean. Got an infinite
Hmm.
water source, and it's coming through. No, I won't spoil it. There is actually an explanation for that near the end of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird game, but you know
So,
this
by the
already.
way, Tom,
Yeah,
have you seen that KSP2 has released in early access?
I did. Did you know that it's not the original devs?
Yeah, they've
Okay.
all left.
It's well, it's not that they all left. The publisher decided to make it without them, so they hired a new team. I trust the new team, but KSP2 is essentially just still KSP1 because they had to remake the original game.
Yep.
So I'm not enthralled yet. I'll have to wait for some DLC upgrades to see if it's actually worth it or not. But right now, nah. What I do like though
Yeah.
is that I don't know if I can actually tell you about that. No, I'm not going to say that on the internet.
Sons
I
of
might
the
actually be in breach
Forest.
of an M. Oh yeah, sure. We'll talk about that one. Sure. Sons of the Forest. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm not yet sure if I am gonna get it.
No.
Luz is already playing with other people,
Oh, okay.
and that was the person that I played it with, the old for a game with.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
Well, the Spiffing Brit did a video on it and how easy the game is.
Oh, did the Spiffing Brit do a video yet? Good.
Yeah, you complete the
Didn't
entire game
see.
with a stick. It's great.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw the title.
Stick is the most overpowered thing in the forest. And I'll
I,
say any developers that want to make a game that has root motion in it need to be really careful how they deal with walls.
root motion?
Root motion, yeah, root motion. It's just a principle, but it's like if I have an animation and I apply root motion, it means that whatever the animator does to the animation will happen to the actual character in the world. How I always deal with things is animation is secondary. So you make your entire game work with capsules and cubes and things, and then the animation plays over the top afterwards as a smoke and mirrors to make it look like it's rooted in the world. But root
Mm-hmm.
motion just slaps the animation in the world and actually moves the character, which is, I don't know, you use it for cutscenes normally and that's about it, but they've decided to use it for everything in Sons of the Forest, meaning there's lots of exploits. So, lots of things
Ah,
you can do and stuff that you shouldn't be able to do. Because, like for instance, if placing a stick in the ground, right, the animation for that takes you forwards a step and root motion's applied, you can just walk through walls.
yeah, okay, that kind of like thing.
Yeah. Whereas, like,
Um,
I can understand root motion on a ladder because you can't go anywhere but up and down. But yeah, just for actions, it seems a bit weird.
oh,
Yeah, it looked like a cool game from what I saw of it.
yeah,
I don't know how
it
much different
looks.
it is to the original, but
Also, one big gripe that I have, right, with
yeah.
games that have already quote unquote proven itself and have already got like, oh yeah, we are just making a new version of the game,
Yeah.
and they release it in early access again. Like
Uh,
early
yeah.
access to me is more of a tool for marketing purposes of like for indie devs, and
Yeah, I
once you're
guess it.
past the stage where your game is popular, like early access is just a cop out to just get money quicker.
There is a slight problem though that if you build your business model as an indie around early access and you release a game through early access, you get all this money before you finish the game,
Yeah.
And so the money that you've got helps you finish the game, and then you've got nothing left. And it's like, well, how do you develop the next one? You're kind of stuck in this never-ending cycle of being in early access
Yeah.
forever with everything you ever make. Um, it's an odd problem to have. Really,
Well,
they
and the
should
only
capitalize on the forest and do merch or something.
yeah, at DLC or something.
Yeah, paid DLCs that don't take much time to develop but add more content. So multiplicative,
Yeah,
not additive. Like,
indeed.
for instance, GTA Online's actually done a very, very good job of that. Maybe not
Yeah.
the shark cards, but the content delivery. It's very little extra content really, but so much extra gameplay you can get out of it.
Yep. Like they could have just added like different structure types for your building, right? And people would have
Yeah,
paid like 5 or 10 for it.
yeah. Oh, cool. Nice.
So yeah, that's a gripe that I have with early access. Like I don't mind getting an early access title if it's the first game of the developer, but after that you should have figured out your money flow.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you go to a publisher, don't you? If you need money to finish a game, because you've
Yeah.
got one under your belt and you've got a captive audience. I could understand maybe if it was a new idea or something that a publisher wouldn't want to fund.
Hmm. But
Um,
then again, like the guys of the forest have made their own, like have started a publisher, and then
oh,
releasing early access.
yeah, that is dumb.
Like before it was self-published, now it's published under a publisher name and they're early access.
Are they publishing other people's games as well?
I'm not sure.
Because I don't think I think that's more of like a Gearbox 2K thing when they first started. They just needed the company name. Um, but if they're publishing other people's games, that's a big no-no. Like, don't do that. Because they're probably using that early access money to funnel into somebody else's project that you haven't paid for.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that is their risk to deal with, but at the same time, it's not very
And
cricket, is it?
then holding your hand up again for the community to pay for early access
Yeah,
on your own.
yeah. I mean, at that
Like,
point, they're just a church.
fair enough.
You know, the give money, please. Ignore the gold statues. Give money.
Yeah. I constantly want to tap E to get into the inventory menu.
Yeah.
Or tab, I mean. And yeah.
I keep hitting E instead of R to switch the nozzle position.
Oh no, I don't have that issue. Because R stands for rotate, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just fat fingering things. That's the thing I've learned since starting to write this book is that I really don't pay much attention to how I'm hitting the keyboard at all. I mistype so many things so often.
Give the guy a club, he would club the keyboard.
Yeah. Well,
Or
I mean,
go
some
drink.
of it kind of makes sense. Like instead of in the, I'll write int he because I'm so used to typing int for integer. Like some of that stuff's just ingrained that I can't stop it.
Hmm.
And every now and again, I will just instinctively hit semicolon. Don't need it. I just using it. I'll be like, oh yeah, that sentence is done. Semicolon. Like, no, this isn't how it works. Um,
Uh,
so I've got to untrain some of those. But yeah, there are some odd ones. Like my thumb is very eager to hit the spacebar before I'm done with words.
oh, I have the perfect solution for you. Text to speech.
Oh, I
Or
know.
speech to text, I mean.
I just feel like a bit of a dick on the train because I'm writing this at the train. So yes, the next. So I said to Jonathan, it's like writing out my memoirs.
Oof. So I believe that even the Sons of Forest is playing on the same island as the original Forest, right?
No, it's not.
Uh,
It is on another island.
to me, it looks a
I
lot
got
like the
heavily
same.
spoiled by the Spiffing Brit video.
I will go and
The
watch that.
the guy from the original game is in it. He's not you.
No, no, no. Your
Um,
son. Your son, right?
yes, I think so. Well, there is a father and a son that were from the previous game. And they really hammer that home a lot by being like they'll mention each other a lot.
Yeah.
Just so
There's
you
still
know,
so
he's my
much to
dad
clean.
kind of thing. Um, it's like very heavy-handed storytelling. Um, but yeah, it's quite. I mean, presumably they planned it to be quite a long game, so I guess they thought you'd probably forget. Um,
There's still so
but
much to clean, Tom. Why are we doing this one?
yeah, we're getting through it.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
getting
this whole
through it.
section is done. We're like 42%. We've rattled through this.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, I'm the one dealing with the floor.
Mm-hmm.
This floor will be clean.
I think that makes a huge difference if force cleaning us.
Nice.
I like how you suddenly just stopped here.
Hmm?
Oh,
What?
up here. You stopped right here, like, with
Did I?
cleaning
Oh,
this.
well, I was doing that from the roof above you, from the wall above you,
Why?
because I was up there. I was doing the top bits,
Are the top bits all done?
and yeah, well, mostly on that bit. Yeah, there's still quite a few left to do. I couldn't get around the corner. I got to approach it from a different side.
He's gonna approach it from a different angle.
You can take it from behind.
That ought to hurt.
Hey, I'm the one with the power wash. And I can't believe I like got through most of the way through the game without realizing you could right click.
Wow.
Yeah, my index finger really hurt at the end of it. Oh, look at that, 51% already.
52, you mean?
Hey.
But we need it to be 100, Tom.
Look, whoa, you were going to call me Flues. Do I sound French Canadian to you?
No.
Good.
You sound very posh Brit to me.
Posh Brit. Wow. How have you know I'm not Fosh?
Uh, you know there's a ladder here, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I know. Just it gets more in the way than jumping up there. And jumping up there's easy enough. Wait until we're doing the carousel. That level you've got scaffolding.
Oh yeah, there's multiple levels with scaffolds.
But like, there's a 5-story scaffold.
Oh.
Although the fireman's tower, that's a really hard one. That fireman's tower is tough. There's an achievement on that one to do the fireman's tower, or to do the entire fire station without using a ladder, picking up the step ladder, or touching the uh, what they called, the thing I just talked about, scaffolding, like without using them. And like the fire tower is tough. Our
I've made a
resources are just
very strong
jumping.
shape, Tom.
Have you? A strong shape.
Yeah, a strong shape. Come look at this. It's a strong shape.
Oh dear. Well, oh look at that.
I watch Real Civil Engineer on YouTube's,
Oh,
and
I do as well. Yeah.
he calls that a strong shape, the
Oh,
strongest of
okay.
shapes.
We have to do the gate as well. Oh, we do.
Watch out, Tom! It's a gateway drug.
This game is a gateway drug.
To wanting to own a house and power wash it.
No, I don't want to do this in real life. That sounds like work. I just want to do it in the game.
I cannot escape, Tom.
Yeah, you can't. It won't let you out.
Well, let's say it like life finds a way.
Hmm.
There's so much graffiti here.
Yeah, you gotta use the swizzle nozzle.
I'm gonna use you.
Wow, I'm not a swizzle nozzle.
How do you know you're not a swizzle nozzle?
I don't go.
See, you just did that, so yes.
No, but that was a bad impression.
I think these people are gonna hate us.
Were they?
Yeah, by wiping out their love art.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, they're not lovers anymore. They actually hired us.
Oh.
They were like, we don't really care if you clean the rest of the park, but you really need to clean that graffiti off. And we were just like, well, that would look terrible. We're going to do the whole thing. And I'm like, okay then.
I don't do charity.
That should be one of the levels, actually. Should be like, go and clean just the graffiti off of this bench. Nothing else. Don't touch it. Don't even be tempted to touch it. Because that would, like, nag at me. I wouldn't be able to leave it.
So I helped Cat the other day with some Unreal Engine stuff.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you. Not about Cat. I realised that how that might have sounded. I meant about the Unreal Engine stuff.
Like, she's using blueprints and I'm not getting blueprints. It's like, why?
Yeah, they're definitely a weird way of working. There's a place for them. I don't know what that place is, but there is a place for them.
Well, I can see the power of it, right? For
Yeah,
people
it's
that
quick.
don't really program, you need to prototype something quickly done.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's so like
And for
difficult.
programmers to build systems that artists can use without a designer in the middle, like that's really powerful.
Yeah.
But most of my blueprints are like 2 nodes, so it's like the event and then the function call that needed to happen in Blueprint because it couldn't happen in C++.
Yeah, so this was a blueprint for like a 2D character.
Yeah, I
To
don't know
walk
why
into
you're
a-
doing 2D in Unreal.
I don't know either.
It's not
But
built for it, but yeah.
like uh then needing to press E or F or whatever button, right? And
Yeah.
that would do an animation. And it was
Mm,
not listening to it. So
yeah.
then I figured out that in Blueprint, right? If you have a key listener,
Yeah.
you cannot check if it's down at that moment and send a signal. No, it just checks has it been pushed ever.
It doesn't check it, it just sends a signal when it does get pushed.
And then it keeps sending that signal. It doesn't release, it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Like, it's horrible.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a different way of thinking. But that whole input system has been deprecated now. They now use a different system entirely called the enhanced subsystem for input.
That should
And
make
it's much
that
more
happen.
like Unity's event-driven system. So you have to bind functions into events to listen to input. It's much harder to use, but it's a sensible solution.
That sounds
It's like,
honestly like a blessing to me.
yeah, I've got some friends who used to work at Red Kite. I don't know if you
Yeah?
know Red Kite, but
No?
um, they do lots of contract work. They did the remake of Mafia 2 and 3.
Okay.
Part of the Sumo Group. So they've like loads and loads of games. I've got them working on it. And they have this thing that they put into Unity called the input yoke. And when you see it, you're like, oh, that makes so much sense. Why isn't that in everything all the time, always? And you're like, I don't know, no idea. The input yoke's like, it's such a cool concept. It's like you've got input buttons get pressed, the events get fired. You can subscribe to the events. You can also just check the status of an
Just
input
as like you
at
can
any time.
subscribe to this YouTube channel!
Hey!
Sorry.
That was the whole reason I brought it up. Cool. Plug done. Yeah, it just made so much sense. I was like, oh, why is this not in the engine by default?
Nobody knows.
There's no case where you wouldn't want to use a system like this. But you do need to be a competent programmer to understand it. So that's probably why it's not in the engine. because they want to be commercial. Ugh, hate it.
Yeah. We're 66% on. Let's get 3 more
Ah!
percent and then celebrate.
Hey.
I just know that we will just blow past.
67. I'm keeping an eye now.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the tall bit.
Tom, this is probably looking stupid.
What is?
What I'm doing here.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what you got to do, man. You're doing it right.
68. Nice!
Hey. Clean more. Quickly. Wow, 1% is quite a lot of cleaning.
Yeah. Yay, 70.
Hey. £35 for a wall being cleaned. Wow, inflation in this universe is nuts. Either that or this is a government contract.
But probably later.
Yeah, that blank check. Oh, nice.
Well, it's only a blank check as long as you don't have any competition.
Yeah. But what you do is you make the hiring process so, like, annoying for contractors that the one that gets through gets the blank check and that just happens to be your company.
Is that how it works in the UK?
That's how it works in every government, right? The people who run the
No.
government also own the companies that do the contracting, right? That's how
That's
corruption works.
how corrupt is the UK?
Uh, I don't know actually. I'd imagine partly. Um,
Like every
but
country is partly corrupt. That's definitely true.
yeah, like a little more than most is what I think. But the it definitely used to be a lot worse.
With Boris Johnson.
Like no, Beeching. He was a minister for transport in the 1970s, I think. He decimated our rail network, so we had a really good train system, right? It was like the London Underground, but over the whole country almost.
Hmm.
You could get anywhere. It was so easy. Like there was a get this, there was a train that went from Luton Airport to Birmingham. It went across the country instead of going down to London and then back up again. Um, and he owned a company that built roads. And so he said, we don't need these rails. Why do we need trains? Ugh, no, more roads. And so he pulled up a third, no, yeah, it was about a third of our rail network to replace it with roads that don't work.
Like the M25.
No,
Every
I mean,
every
he is to
time I
blame
was
for the M6.
every time I was planning my my vacation, right? As soon
Yeah.
as the M25 came up, I was like, "Okay, let's reroute."
It's not that bad of a road. The worst ones are like the M1 where it switches from being a smart motorway to not a smart motorway. Like that switch is awful because it's so sudden. And it's not like, oh, they're working on it. It's like, nope, it's just a hard line in the sand.
I don't get what's the difficulty between switching between smart and non-smart.
It's
What?
the lane widths and everything, and people just lose their minds in this country
Oh
when stuff
God,
isn't the same.
you
And
guys have changed the width of the lanes on.
hey, I didn't make these decisions, man. I hate the new smart motorways they've been putting in.
That's
Like
not smart.
they're not smart exactly. They're just an excuse to spend more money. Um,
Like you
and then we've
should
got
not have
HS2
different
tearing up the countryside.
widths of highway. Just like get one size that fits all. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, I totally agree. But you
And
know,
if you have to change size, do it on a different highway and then
the
merger and
minister,
stuff.
right? The minister that was in charge of approving this owns a company that deals with road building, and they need work, so he's making jobs, right? That's how it works.
Okay.
That's the rationale, right? Anyway, we've got a new problem now. Anyway, we've got 15-minute cities coming in. I actually don't know how
What?
much of that I can say online without getting censored. um, 15-minute cities. It's this idea that they're making it so that you don't need to be more than 15 minutes from your house for anything, which sounds lovely, but they're also adding you also can't be more than 15 minutes from your house. Like, good luck getting out. They're just putting bollards everywhere and shutting off all the roads. They're all the little mini ecosystems. It's really odd.
And 15 minutes by plane, train, car, what?
Walking.
Holy fuck, that's not what.
Yeah. Yeah, they are dividing up cities into these tiny, tiny little areas that you can't leave. I can imagine it's quite scary for the people living in there because you just can't leave in a car anymore. You can walk out, but you're not going to get very far.
Why?
Hmm? I don't know. This is the big question. No one knows why. They just started doing this, and we're like, what? Why? And they're like, ah, it's better. It's better for the environment. You're not using your car.
I get that part.
I don't think that's actually the reason, though, because that's the reason they're telling you. They never tell you
Yeah.
the truth.
No.
So I don't know. I have no idea.
Like, but
It's quite baffling. But there are these bollards that are appearing all over the place that are retractable into the ground,
mhm.
and they get out the way for buses.
And other city services, I hope.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. There was a big thing about they're like, oh my god, why are we putting these in? They're going to get away. And they're like, no, they're not going to get in the way of fire engines or ambulances. But they
Crash
will get in the way of you if you
collection?
try to leave.
Like, I understand if you make sections of cities like that, not the whole city, right? But
Yeah,
a
well, they're
section of a
making it
city?
so that if you want to go from one part of a city to another, you have to go out to the edge and back in, which is just making the problem worse.
Oh yeah.
So I honestly have no idea what they're thinking. I don't even have a theory. It's just like, this is really dumb and strange, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
But if
like
it does come into effect, I'm moving to the countryside. Because I'd like to see them turn the countryside into a 15-minute city.
so here's like what would be nice about it, right? You indeed don't require your car as much, but it it's not practical.
Yeah, and the freedom of having a car, like, and being able to just go somewhere is really nice, and they're trying to extinguish that, it seems.
Yeah. Yeah, look at my vacation. Like, it wouldn't be possible without a car.
Yeah,
Because,
especially
like,
because
the way
Beeching
that...
ruined our rail network. Huh?
No, but like, looking at that, I just plan, like, okay, I want this hotel here, and between the hotels I will drive her out, and I have only one thing that's set in stone that I want to see.
That you want to see. It's two people and they got to be doing a thing.
No, it's
What?
the
You don't want to see
Stonehenge.
that? Oh. You don't even want to see the wedding.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's also set in stone, but I don't count that as part of my vacation per se. I count
You're
that
going
as
down to
like
Salisbury. Bloody hell, that's a really long way. Wow. You are really seeing everything.
I'm trying to go around London, yes.
Yeah. Christ. I mean, Stonehenge is pretty cool. It's you want to catch it at a time when they haven't put all the barriers up because it's kind of depressing. Um, I think there's a website that tells you whether they're up or not.
Well, I don't have a choice now, do I?
You don't, but you can catch them at a certain time of day, maybe, because
Ah.
it's not like what day they're up. It's the time of day. Because you get like nut job um, hippie people that think they worship the moon, go there, and so they put these barriers up, and then they all leave when it gets to a certain time. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh.
It's really odd. It's
But
part of
if
the
they
pagan
worship
traditions
the
of the
moon,
country.
then it's up at night.
I don't know. I mean, you'd think so, but hey,
It's the UK.
this tradition is pre-Roman British, so yeah, it's proper like English paganism. I mean, they don't hurt anyone. They're just loud. They're mostly harmless.
Mostly.
No, they are completely harmless. They're just a bit crazy.
Just like you.
They're like running around, playing weird instruments you've never seen before, chanting things. You're like, cool, okay, and they'll just leave you alone. They're too busy getting high. Bless them.
On their own supply.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, their own supply.
I found stuff that doesn't exist but exists.
What?
I found something that doesn't exist but on the other hand exists.
How do you square this circle?
Like, you've been up here, right?
Up where?
Up here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hello. Yes.
Yeah, there's wooden things here. And you can visually... How did you do that? Okay. And you can visually
I
see
told you,
them.
I've done this. I did a lot of this. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you cannot spray them.
No, you can't.
Oh, thank you.
They're also not dirty, and look how close they are to the dirt.
Yeah. Sorry for taking over your job, Tom.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Enjoyed working with you.
Saying that now.
Well, yeah, I'm almost done.
This is just like
Hmm?
straight lines.
Yeah. The pain with that is you got to do the underside as well.
Yeah. I'm on top of it.
Hmm.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Bad touch. Stupid joke.
Hey, cat. That she kept ignoring cat, apparently.
No? I've not had messages from Cat in like an age and a half.
Pretty sure you're using enhanced input, by the way. Are you? Does it say enhanced input subsystem next to your binding? Or do you just have a red square that says E? Or the name
What?
of the action, if you use the action bindings. Like, and then it never sent. Oh, okay. Cat is blaming YouTube.
Yeah. Don't blame me for ignoring people all the time.
Hmm.
It also hasn't counted Cat as a viewer in a long while, so...
Hmm. That might be a contributing factor.
I think that Cat got somehow a little bit disconnected.
%96.
Nice. Do you like how I'm only concerned with the bench and not what's underneath the bench?
Yeah. Do you like how I'm only concerned with the floor?
Well, that's after I've like already made it clear that I'm doing the bench, right?
Well, you're doing a pretty good job of cleaning both, actually. Whether you mean to or not.
Sorry.
That's alright. We're basically done now, I think. Oh, apparently the floor still has dirt on it. Does it?
Yes, underneath the bench.
I can't see any. Apparently the skate park floor also has dirt on it. Randomly spray around and hope I get whatever bit it's seeing. What's the problem?
You, my son.
I remember this was a pain before. I had to go around all the edges specifically. Oh, there's a little bit here.
There.
Woo.
I cleaned the floor for you.
Cool. There is also the skate park floor out here is missing bits, apparently.
Yeah, well, this bench is still missing bits, so...
Oh, handbag moment.
Oh, and don't forget the wall.
I won't. Yeah, okay, I'll come back to that now. Woo! Oh my god, Dutch, do you like this? Look at this. You watching?
Yeah?
Oh, I didn't do it this time. Nyeh. There we go. Woo!
Whoa! Ow!
If you hold shift and run at that corner and jump just before you get to it,
Whoa!
you get a huge boost. Whee!
Holy
It's great. It's beautiful. The physics engine was not built for this. They put all their tech into the texture masking stuff. Not the character controller, it seems.
Yep. And what engine was this built? Unity or...
Probably Unity. I'm feeling a bit Unity-ish about it. The reflections are very Lambert, not Fong.
What?
There's the two things that separate Unreal and Unity, or the main things, or the one main thing I should say, is the shading model that they use. So the actual calculation they use to deal with how light reflects off of things. Unity, I mean, both of them can be set to use either, but Unity defaults to Lambert, and Unreal defaults to Fong, I believe, as shading styles, which is why Unreal looks like the certain Unreal shine to things, and Unity has a certain look as well by default. It's very easy to change, just most people don't. Draw something on the floor. It's a bit late for that. It's all
Yeah.
clean now. Using an input mapping context and input action. Oh, you are using the enhanced input same thing. Interesting. Okay. I need to have a proper play with that. Does it force you to use that by default now? Don't know how to disable one button in the input. Disable one button? Why do you want to? You read all your input in the player controller, pass it through to the player character, so you can disable the pass-through. Unless you're reading input in an actor, which you shouldn't be doing.
I have no clue about this stuff.
Because I only want to enable it when I'm on the trigger. Oh, yeah, because you wanted to interact with stuff, right? Yeah, so like the way I'd do it is you have an interface on things that are interactable called interactable, and that interface has a single function in it called interact, and then when you press the button, it just tries to interact with things, and if it can, it does. If it doesn't do anything. And you deal with like what actually happens during the interact on the object that has the interactable script on it. So the player, it's called separation of concerns. Like the player doesn't, well, the player shouldn't care about anything that isn't player related. So interacting is not player related because it's different depending on what you're interacting with.
There.
There we go. There is the top of that over there.
Done.
Right, what's left? Still got the skate park floor, apparently. I don't know what we're missing. um, if I disable, yeah, don't
The
disable
gate is
input.
not clean.
Oh, when you interact, you want to disable walking. Yeah, I mean, I would just be collecting all the input. So all of your input action events should be in the player controller, and then you just pass stuff through to the pawn as necessary. So most of the time, it's plugged in, and all of the inputs are just passing through to functions in the pawn. And then when you want to turn one off, you just don't pass the input through. So, like, if you want to disable movement, you just stop passing movement to the pawn, because you're collecting it in the player controller to give yourself that granularity of control. So it's an in-game UI thing, or do you mean it's a node? No, you got to make this logic yourself. This ain't default behavior. So you collect all of the input in your player controller. Hey! Oh, I didn't ding it. A wall is left. Great. Ugh. Which one? Oh, this one. Did I not do the roof? Oh, I did the top. Oh, there we go. Railing. Which one? That railing.
There, I did the floor.
Oh, nice. Very nice. We have just a railing left. I don't
What
know
railing? They're really
they?
easy to see when blinking.
Yeah.
Found it. Come on, Tom, I want that last star.
What's like... Oh, it's the bottom bit. It's like got grease on it. Oh, you need to clean this with a much like heavier nozzle. There we go. Hey, we did it.
I'm watching the GIF back.
Oh, using... Okay. Yeah, so the trick with tutorials and learning from them is to not just copy them. I would, if you find a tutorial for something, find 4 more tutorials for that same thing, look at them all, and then within that somewhere there's a thread of truth. And that's what you should be trying to find all the time. And I know it sounds like extra work, and it is, but it's the right way to learn. Like,
So,
absorb knowledge from as many places as you can, and not just to agree with the first person.
Timothy,
Yes?
should we leave it up here for today? Because
Yeah,
it's
I think so.
10:15, 9:15
Yeah,
your
I've got to
time.
go meet Rosie at the station in a bit, so...
Yeah. So yeah. Everybody, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you in the next one.
Bye!
Bye.